Hello, my name is Brian and we'll be talking about Module 2, the chemistry of life. So in this module we will be covering atoms. So, it begs the question, what makes up atoms? I'm glad you asked. Atoms are made up of three components. Protons, which are positively charged. Neutrons, which are neutrally charged. But we'll come back to that. Then you have electrons, which are in orbit. These are negatively charged. Now, just a little something about protons and neutrons. A proton's mass is calculated in AMUs. So a proton has a charge of +1 and a mass of 1 AMU. Neutrons have no charge because they're neutrally charged. They still have a mass of 1 AMU. Electrons are negatively charged. They are -1, do not carry a mass in AMUs. I'm talking about how much each of them weigh. Protons and neutrons have approximately the same mass, about 1.67 times 10 to the -24 grams. Electrons, they're much smaller than protons. And so they weigh only about 9.11 times 10 to the -28 grams, or about 1 divided by 1800 of an atomic mass unit. So they don't really contribute much to the overall atomic mass. So now we can talk about the atomic number and mass. So growing up, you've probably seen the periodic table of elements. It's an easy way for us to classify all the elements, their atomic number, their symbol, and whatnot. So how do we determine the atomic number? Easy. It is the number of protons within the element. So helium, He, has 2 protons. Now we have the atomic mass in AMU. So the atomic mass is comprised of protons and neutrons. So add them together and you'll get your atomic mass in AMU, because electrons do not carry a weight. So now that we've dictated what protons and electrons dictate, what are neutrons? Why are they important? So the number of neutrons is variable. So these result in isotopes. So it's the number of neutrons within a element. So you can see there's isotopes of carbon. You can have multiple isotopes of the same thing. So your protons, those are staying the same. But your neutrons will change. So it increases the atomic mass, but it will not affect the charge. Well, thank you for listening. I hope you learned a lot, and have a great one.